on, guys? Jordan here, coming back at you again with another episode of Beer Reviews. Tonight, I'm going to be reviewing the Sierra Nevada Hazy Little Thing. This is coming in at an ABV of 6.7%, and I am very late to the party with this one. Very overdue review of Hazy Little Thing. Never had this beer, obviously never reviewed it. I've seen reviews of it several times. It's just that I've never really seen it in like a single. Went in Casey's yesterday, just looking around, seeing if they had anything to review, and I seen it in a single. So I picked it up. 19.2 fluid ounce can, and I can't remember the exact price. Maybe a little over $3 for the can. So we're going to crack it and see what we got. Pour it up. And this is the style of IPAs that I actually really like. The West Coast style, not my favorite. There are some exceptions to that I do like. But if I'm going to drink an IPA, I typically like it to be the New England style hazies. And that's exactly what I'm hoping this is going to be. 2-finger, white head. Very citrusy right off the bat. Get a little bit of like a piney type of smell, that typical IPA aroma. Not too different from other beers I've had. Still to this day, I think Contact Haze is still my favorite hazy IPA that I've had. I live in Missouri, so we don't get things like Hot Butcher for the World. We don't get anything from Treehouse. Never had any of those beers. Hopefully one day I will get my hands on those because I know those are absolutely phenomenal, judging by what people have said. So, head's holding on there pretty well. It is hazy. It's pretty hazy. It's not as hazy as I would want it to be. I want to try one of those hazies that literally looks like orange juice. I feel like those would be incredible. But that's neither here nor there. Sierra Nevada, Hazy Little Thing. Cheers. Okay. It's sweet. It's citrusy. But it kind of finishes off dry. It kind of have almost like a little bit of a dry finish there. It also has a decent amount of bitterness to it. Not overly so. But I'll just put it this way. My palate isn't necessarily in tune with IPAs because I rarely ever drink them. So when I say there's a little bit of bitterness to it, if you're used to drinking IPAs, there's probably going to be barely any bitterness at all. Is there any information on the IBUs? Not listed. I feel like if you're in like the category of IPAs, you should always put the IBUs on the can, just like you should the ABV. Let's dive back in. It is good, but it's definitely, I'm sorry, there's a damn gnat in here flying around my room. It's not something that I would pick up again. It's not something that I would typically want to buy to enjoy. There's nothing really special about it, in my opinion. It's kind of just, it kind of tastes like all the others. I'm sorry to say it. It just kind of tastes like all the others. It almost tastes a little bit West Coast IPA over a authentic New England style IPA. And I don't think this is authentic whatsoever when it comes to that. But I could be wrong. But not exactly what I would want in an IPA. Like I said, the Contact Haze, very, very good. That one was phenomenal. This one, not so much. So, let me go back in for another sip. Decent amount of lacing there on the glass. But, yeah, not my favorite, but... the more I drink it, the more I don't like it. Just has a really weird dry finish, and it has a, it's just bitter, dry, piney, citrusy, maybe a little bit of a pineapple note in there somewhere. Mango, maybe. Nah. Not exactly what I'm looking for when it comes to an IPA. And I'm almost never looking to drink an IPA. But this is actually probably one of my least favorites that I've had. The absolute worst I've ever had was the Bear Hug. Tropical Bear Hug. That beer sucked. And people got mad when I said that, but people, I guess some people out there just don't realize this is an opinion-based channel. I'm not a beer expert. I'm not a brewer. I never claimed to be an expert. If I don't like something, I'm not going to give it a good rating or a very good rating, because if it's something I don't like, I can't tell you in good conscience that it's good, because but I always say I don't like it. I don't think it's good. You may love it, and you may love this. Let me know what you guys think of this. You may love it. I do not. So, it's not like overly offensive or anything. It's not disgusting, but it's definitely not good. It's not necessarily bad. I just don't like it, so I will go ahead and give it the benefit of the doubt, and I will give it a 5.9 out of 10 for that reason. So, yeah, it's not exactly what I would want. But, like I said, you may disagree, and that's perfectly fine. This is just opinion-based. It's just my opinion. Doesn't really mean much at all. Just not something I would pick up again. I am curious to try some of their other varieties that they have out there. I know they have the Big Little Thing. There's all kinds of little things. Sierra Nevada's all over the place. And I've had their original something. I completely forgot what it was. I reviewed it on this channel. It was something Sierra Nevada. There's probably several things I've done from them, but this is just not a winner for me. So, that is the review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to let me know what you guys think of Hazy Little Thing in the comment section below. We can talk about it and discuss our differences, our difference of opinion, and see. Just curious to see what you guys think about it. So, that is the review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to hit me with a thumbs up. And if you guys have any suggestions on anything you would like me to try in the future, leave it down in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to try to find it and give it a review. As always, until next time, cheers, and thanks for watching.